Hello everybody, I'm Lightning Flash, and today I'm going to be giving you an update on the American chestnut trees we have here in this woods place here out in western Pennsylvania. So let's get into it. I got a good update for you. There's some juicy stuff in this video, so let's get into it. Okay guys, so here we got the American chestnut tree that was dying last time, and we got a pretty juicy update on this. So as we can go over here, you can see it has a lot of cankers. Let me make sure you guys can see. It has a lot of cankers on it. But as you can see right there, it is calloused over, like a lot. Obviously it's not in the best shape because the whole side is pretty much girdled, but it has resistance, not resistance, it has some tolerance, as you can see here. But the cool thing is, if I can get a good shot of it, up here, this is new right here. Up there, I don't know if you can see that or not, but there's a new callus up there, and it's trying to close the hole that the blight has made. So this tree clearly has some sort of tolerance to the blight to be able to do that. Not sure how good I'm getting it, but it's trying to close the blight wounds. This tree is covered head to toe in cankers, but it's trying to fight back. I don't know. It might give some pollen this year. Not sure, but it's trying to fight the cankers. So it definitely has some form of tolerance, which is pretty cool considering most of them don't get this tall. This tree is probably 60, probably, I don't know, probably 60, 70 feet tall. Because 30 feet would probably be like right there. So yeah, it's either 60 or 70 feet, which is very impressive. But it's trying to fight back against the blight. It probably won't, it's not gonna win the fight, but it's just cool to see that it's trying. So let's get on to the other trees. This tree, it is cool that it shows some new spots in the tree where it's trying to fight back. So let's get into the other two trees. Okay guys, here is the healthy tree. And I don't know, I'd say it's probably 60, no, probably 50, I'd say roughly about 58 feet tall. Yeah, probably. Not as big around as the other one, but it's pretty similar. And the cankers, I don't see anything new down here. If you haven't seen before, there's a very deep canker that was here that is healed over. My brother went and packed it with, packed the cankers he saw with mud, and it actually seemed to close the ones up that looked like they were forming. There's some new little cracks here, like that right there. Not sure if that's a canker or not, but it looks like it. When it gets like bright orange or orangish, you know it's a canker. This was a canker, I believe, and it calloused over. So these trees have some form of blight tolerance. Not resistance, but they seem to be pretty tolerant. I have no idea how old they are. I would say they're probably around 30 years old. And up there, you probably can't see it, but there's just patches that look like cankers that formed and then failed. There's new ones around the side here that are going up. They're starting to go the whole way to the top. Not sure if they're gonna amount to anything. I'm hoping this tree can hold out another, if it could hold out 5 years, we could definitely get some nuts off it. Last year, all the burrs we got off it that I picked up in a video, like 99% of them were just empty burrs. So we did not get any nuts off it. But then I went back later and we managed to find 6 nuts. Problem is they all had chestnut weevils in them. So we decided we were gonna freeze them to kill the weevils, and that was a mistake, because if you freeze chestnuts, you stop them from being able to grow, to germinate, to germinate. So that was a fail. But next year, hopefully we can spray this thing with some 7, since it's recommended. I don't know how far we could get the 7 up, but it might do something if we could get it on some of the limbs. But the thing they said to do is to boil the nuts. Boiling the nuts kills the weevils, but it doesn't kill the doesn't kill the nuts. So we'll have to try that out. We tried cuttings off the tree, like it was over here and over there, and that was a fail. I'm not sure if the person I had watering it actually watered it, so that could have been the problem, or maybe we just didn't clear enough of the base of it off with a knife. So we might try that again, just not exactly sure. So this tree is doing pretty well. Obviously still worried about it blighting. There's some new cracks that have formed. Don't know how well you can see it, but it seems to be fighting back pretty well, and nothing really new, just some new little tiny things that look like cankers. But okay, let's get on to the last tree. Okay guys, here is the least impressive tree, which is the daughter or son of those two other trees. It is not as impressive because it's only like a hand width wide, but I'd say this tree is probably 12 years old, or it could be older than that, but I don't believe so. And I do not see really anything new on this tree. I believe strongly that these trees have a tolerance up to a certain age now, so I don't believe this one's gonna die anytime soon, and we really don't need it to die, because if it dies, we're screwed. What it needs to do for us to be successful is it needs to get above that limb right there, limb on that oak and that maple. Once it does that, then it can have pollen. It will not have pollen until it gets sunlight, which it does not have at the moment, but it is growing at a really fast rate, so it should be able to get above that within the next 3-4 years, or at least far enough up to get pollen. So what we got to rely on is that other tree surviving, and if we can, this one can pollinate with the one that's over there, then we will be able to have some hopefully very tolerant trees. Obviously it's not very old, and wish there was more like this, but there's not. The weevils have really stunted the population of these trees here, which is very sad that a stupid worm could do all of that damage. Okay guys, that's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more content, hit that notification bell, drop me a like on this video, and as always, watch that playlist. And yeah, you want to subscribe to see more of this tree and what's to come in its life and see how long it lasts, because people don't care about watching me, they care about this tree right here. This tree brings views because people care about it. So thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to keep it electrified and watch that playlist up there, somewhere around there. And I'll see y'all later.